Welcome again to Radiant Tarot, and I've had another message. I'm just banging the table. I've had another message asking for a reading from Marya, or possibly Marya. So I hope I've pronounced at least one of those correctly. But I think I prefer Marya. I think I may go for that. And I'll read the message out. It says, "I really like the way you do your readings." Well, thank you very much indeed for that. "Would you mind doing a reading for me regarding my life, path and career?" Not at all. I'd be absolutely delighted. "I'm mostly interested in how it'd play out in my spiritual journey and my ability to help people. I'd really appreciate it if you could do that for me. Many thanks." Well, you're most welcome, and we'll see what the cards have got to say for you, Marya. Okay, well, we've shuffled the cards, as we must always do. Just have a little think, first of all, about Marya. And I'm getting, obviously, quite a spiritual person here. So, the question when you formulate it is basically around the spiritual journey that Marya wants to go on. She's committed to it. I fancy that deep in her culture, spiritualism, certainly not a Western way of religious pursuits, would be part of her makeup, part of her culture. Equally, the ability to help people is obviously very, very important to her. So we'll see what occurs. So we must cut the pack. We cut it this way, as we always do. It's slippy today. Turn the middle one round and then join them all together and straighten this up. And what we'll do is we'll do, as per usual, the 3-card spread. I do fancy really that I can do huge spreads, but it would take like hours and hours probably and be unmanageable. But you get just as much. If you ask the question, the spirit will give you just as much from, the simple 3-card spread, as long as you feel for the right cards. Nothing wrong whatsoever from drawing, the top 3. There's nothing wrong with that. I just prefer to pull the cards that feel right for me, and I do this consistently, so the spirit himself or herself or itself knows exactly where I'm coming from. So there we have the 3 cards. Okay, first card, and as per usual, you will see it before I do. I hope it's a good one. Wow, it's the High Priestess, and it's reversed. Now this is a very, very important card. Not just that it is major arcana, not just that it signifies Marya herself, not just that it is probably for a female the most spiritual card that you can pull, but the fact that it's also reversed. Now that's not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, I would say, in conjunction with the second card, which we will pull shortly, it will tell us quite specifically about this spiritual journey that Marya asks about, and immediately the cards are very, very strong in this area, starting to scream out answers at us. What we see here is Marya. We see a very, very a person who is in tune, who is highly devoted to spiritualism, to feelings, to non-earth. She's not an earthy sort of person who is, she's immediately thoughtful and and sensitive and also caring, a mother figure in an overall sense rather than the physical sense, which immediately ties in with not just the question but also her ability to help, her feelings of responsibility to help people. It's not just that she does help people, she actually feels responsible for helping people. Now you say, well, it's reversed. What I'd like to do is turn the second card in order to read properly the reason why this card is reversed. And you will see the card for me. And it's Temperance, another major arcana card, and again, what we've got here is an exchange. You can see the angel, which again signifies Marya. The exchange, the pouring of emotions almost from one cup to another. We have water. We have feelings, we have sensitivities here, and it's as if almost Marya is in some way the exchange that she's taking on board other people's problems, almost maybe problems or maybe thoughts or feelings. It ties in with the word I used before, sensitivity. She's sensitive. Now, is she sensitive in the spiritual sense, or is she asensitive, or is she sensitive in a more in an earthly life? You put the two of these together, and immediately you get the sense that there's something deeply spiritual and meaningful about the life of Marya. She's concentrating a lot of her life. Her life is almost dominated by the spirituality, and maybe this is why this has turned out reversed. Maybe she's now thinking, whoa, I need maybe to calm down a little bit. Maybe it's starting to dominate my life. Maybe I need to put it on hold. Maybe I need to start to rein it in. Maybe I need to start to control it in some way because it is affecting my life. Maybe there's other things I need to do with my life. More sort of girly things, or maybe buy some makeup, or maybe go shopping, or maybe go out and have a drink, or maybe do some knitting. I don't know. Two cards, because I don't see I see the card saying that maybe it is time to change, maybe to rein in, but change is not gonna, it cannot really happen, because this is actually the person, this is her very essence, this is her being, this is who she is. We'll go to the third card, and hopefully it will tie it all together, though I sense I wouldn't really want to turn the third card because it's such in your face answer from the spirit. And we have the devil. Now again, don't be scared of this card. I'm not scared of this card. What it can be is a warning. What it can be is a sign that something is a little maybe off-piste, off-beam. Maybe Marya, what she needs to do, having drawn this card, or what she could be doing, is exactly what this card is telling us, which is to slow down slightly. Because if she doesn't slow down, if she continues along the path that she's doing, the spiritual journey that she talks about, there may be, I don't know, illness, there may be feelings of guilt, there may be feelings that she's not fulfilling herself, that she's over concentrating on the spiritual and not really facing the everyday nuts and bolts that we all have to face. When I draw this card, I normally consider, I immediately feel, there's some sort of ill health, or maybe some sort of sadness or depression, not on the horizon, but sat waiting in the background. We're always looking over our shoulder, aren't we? Anyway, as human beings, as spiritual beings, have we done the right thing? I wish I'd done this a bit better. I wish I hadn't done that. So this monkey always seems to sit on our back anyway, watching us. That little voice in our head, doubt. We doubt ourselves all the time, and it's possible that Marya is starting to doubt herself in some way. Now, doubt about what? See, this is who she is. And that cannot change. That will not change. She will always be that spiritual person. Always. But it's how she adapts her life around it, so that she has the full life. She has a rounded existence, and is not just concentrating on this. Now, I think that's as far as I can go. I hope, Marya, that this has been of some use to you. Thank you for your message. It is appreciated. I hope it's made some sense, this, and thanks all for watching. If you want me to do a reading for you, please send me a message on YouTube or email, and I'll do my best, as of course it's what I want to do for you. Have a great day, and blessings to all.